Today, I'd like to talk about the murky world of Chinese bureaucrats and the internal workings of the Communist Party. As I've shared on this channel before, within the Chinese Communist Party, there are factions supporting Xi Jinping and others who wish for his removal. Recently, there's been increasing speculation that Xi's influence is waning, and this is shifting the power dynamics within the party. However, today's discussion isn't about the upper echelon of the Communist Party but rather the layers below, where various factions are fighting over their vested interests. To begin, I'd like to introduce the China Securities Regulatory Commission, CSRC. This is an organization frequently mentioned in Japanese reports. Despite China being a communist country, it has corporations. Corporations were officially recognized around the early 1980s, and stock trading began. At the same time, in the early 1980s, the Chinese government also started issuing government bonds to raise funds. As a result, an organization to oversee and regulate stock and bond trading became necessary. Thus, in 1990, the State Council established the Securities Commission, which was initially under the jurisdiction of the People's Bank of China, the central bank. However, it became clear that stock and bond trading required a specialized body, leading to the creation of the CSRC. The CSRC oversees China's stock and bond trading. However, here lies the darkness of China and its stock market. The stock market, as well as the bond market, operates in a world where insider information allows individuals to make unlimited profits. Essentially, those with insider knowledge can exploit ordinary investors who lack access to such information, creating an inherently unfair system. This is why insider trading is prohibited in most countries. In China, however, large companies are often backed by powerful political figures and wealthy individuals who aim to profit from insider information. The CSRC is supposed to oversee and regulate these activities, but the people with money and power in China are typically high-ranking Communist Party officials. When the CSRC attempts to intervene, battles ensue, with threats like "stay out of my affairs." Insider trading is relatively easy to spot with proper monitoring, such as when someone buys a large amount of stock before important announcements or sells off before negative news. However, political influence often hinders investigations in China. This hidden battle is a constant feature of the Chinese stock and bond market. Moreover, China's government policy announcements significantly impact the stock market. For instance, when the government announces economic policies, the stock prices of related companies naturally rise. Those aware of these announcements in advance can profit immensely by buying stocks before the official announcement and selling them afterward. While such practices could theoretically occur in other countries like Japan or the U.S., they are far less likely because they are more transparent and detectable. In China, even when such activities are exposed, political power can quash investigations. This leads to a tug-of-war between the CSRC and Communist Party officials benefiting from illegal trades. Consequently, the position of CSRC chairman has become one of the most perilous in the Chinese bureaucracy. Since the seventh chairman in 2013, none have served out their full term due to scandals, political strife, or demotions. The story of the seventh chairman is particularly notable. Serving from 2013 to 2016, he was previously the secretary to the head of the People's Bank of China. During his tenure, the Shanghai A-shares market crashed in 2015, allegedly exacerbated by insider trading and large-scale short-selling by those privy to market conditions. His son was rumored to be involved in insider trading with foreign entities like Goldman Sachs. Although Chinese authorities denied the allegations, he resigned in January 2016. The following chairman, who served from 2016 to 2019, also failed to complete his term due to political infighting. Similar scandals and accusations plagued his tenure. The ninth chairman, serving until earlier this year, was abruptly reassigned to another department. Thus, since the seventh chairman, none have completed their tenure, showcasing the political and financial turmoil surrounding the CSRC. China's stock market remains a battleground for Communist Party factions and powerful individuals exploiting ordinary investors. Insiders with access to government announcements continue to profit, while retail investors often suffer significant losses. Despite recent surges in stock prices, many inexperienced young investors have jumped in, taking on debt to buy stocks, only to face significant losses as the market turns. Foreign investors, including Japanese, can now participate in China's stock market, but it operates under a vastly different set of rules than those in Japan or the U.S. Those who enter without understanding this difference risk suffering the same fate as many domestic retail investors in China. In essence, investing in Chinese stocks is less about logical analysis and more akin to gambling. This concludes today's discussion. See you in the next video.